before we move on to some 2K18 news, because we do have some good news there this week as well, just going to touch on something that's very important to the quality of the game, the NBA Live 18 soundtrack. Yes, I'm got a crowbar to lodge my tongue out of my cheek for that. But hey, the soundtrack, people do like to listen to music, obviously, and people do seem to care a lot about the soundtrack. And something that's rather noteworthy this year, Ben, looking at the soundtrack listing, is there's obviously a lot of up-and-coming artists, underground artists, which they've been doing with the NBA Live mixtape over the past few years. But I am actually seeing some more big names that people might recognize. Kid Cudi, Nas, who else? Rick Ross,
Kendrick
Lamar, Gorillaz. So they actually do have some big names mixed in with some up-and-coming artists. And that's cool to see as well. I mean, the soundtrack is never a huge deal to me, whether it's 2K18 or Live 18, 2K or Live. I either enjoy enough of it or it just fades into the background. But yeah, they've got some big artists on here this year. Machine Gun Kelly, recognise them as well. I think they performed at WrestleMania a few years back for the my fellow wrestling fans in the audience. So yeah, the full soundtrack has been revealed. With the release of the demo, it's actually gone live on Spotify as well. So much like the 2K18 soundtrack, you can tune in. But yeah, I mean, as Kenny pointed out, there's no Remember the Name or Grind Time, so that's always disappointing. There's no throwback tracks in that respect. That'd be great if they could do that, actually, if they could bring back
well, there is DNA, so it's in their DNA.
I suppose so, yeah.
And it's actually a throwback to like Live 09.
Indeed.
Live 10.
Indeed. So, yeah, looking at the soundtrack, and we've heard some of it in the demo, of course. Sure, it works fine for me. It depends on your musical taste, I suppose. I'm pretty easy with a lot of stuff. But it's, I'm fine with it. Don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, I listened to it because at the time when it was posted, there was only about 13 of the songs of the 31 that were on the Spotify link.
Yep.
I'm not too sure if it's been updated since then, but obviously playing the demo in the last, since started downloading it 11 and a half hours ago, 23 and a half hours ago. There's been a couple more songs that I've sort of gotten into because I didn't know like a lot of them because I actually haven't been listening to a lot of new music the last year in a sense. So
we're all 30-somethings. We don't listen to new music, people.
Yeah.
All you people in your late teens and up to mid-20s that are still hip and with it, it'll happen to you.
It's you.
I just checked. As of this recording, it hasn't gone up, but I reckon by the end of the 11th US time, probably will have, because that's what was said in the press release. But yeah, as of this recording, it's not. But they will all be on Spotify. That is the plan anyway.
Yeah. Well, there was a few songs that I heard in the actual soundtrack that were actually pretty cool, pretty catchy. So I just got to find out which ones they were and listen to them a bit more, sort of, because again they were just sort of more playing in the background when I was trying to stream and play at the same time, and looking forward to listening to the rest of it and finding out which songs I do like and don't like even more.
And we won't be grumpy old men forever, I guess. We'll old dogs will learn new tricks, or in this case, music. And of course, the only thing we have to worry about now is the shoelace physics, I suppose.
Yep.
With proper frayed aglets on the ends of the laces, of course.
Unless it's got the little steel caps at the end of it.
But even so, then they've got to be a bit scuffed and scratched. And if not, pre-order, pre-order cancelled.